This program is brought to you by the partners and friends of Anthony Trice Ministries.
How do you deceive yourself? By not being honest with yourself. If you got some issues, just admit it. Don't be in denial like you got together. So if you got stuff going on in your heart and mind, just admit it to yourself and let God know, Lord, take this stuff out of me.
So we allow what God never gave us, and that's the spirit of fear.
Let's get into the Word with Dr. Anthony L. Trice.
I don't want you to focus on nobody else. I want you to focus on you. Because we have the tendency to always talk about what somebody else doing, what they ain't doing. This morning, this message is for you. It's time for us to stop playing. When we talk about playing, we talk about pretending. It's time for us to stop pretending. It's time for us to stop taking God and life and the devil lightly. Playing means you're not serious. Playing means you're faking. Putting on the act. Lastly, going through the motions. It's time for us to stop playing. The devil is wiping people out. And don't fool yourself. I read stuff, they say R-I-H. That means rest in heaven. If you're not saved, you ain't resting in no heaven. You can lie to yourself if you want to. You can let people deceive you if you want to. But if you die without Christ in your life, you ain't going to heaven. And that's comforting to families when their loved ones die. But that's not the truth if you're not born again. That's not the truth if you're not living and serving God. That's not true. Don't lie to yourself. And too many of us are playing with our souls. Exodus chapter 32, verse 1 through 7. Read.
And when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mount.
Notice, and when the people of God saw that Moses delayed to come down, in other words, he was absent. And we are, one of the problems in our society, in our churches, in our homes, in our communities is a lack of leadership. I didn't say people that had titles, but having a title does not make you a leader. And I can stay right there because we caught up in titles. I am sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Everybody got a title. Everybody got a position. But leadership is action. Read.
The people gathered themselves together unto Aaron.
Notice the people got in cahoots and they came to the leader, which was Aaron, Moses' brother. But I want you to see that Aaron can talk, but he couldn't lead. Just because you can talk good, don't mean you're a good leader. Read.
And said unto him, Up, make us gods.
This is the people talking. Aaron, make us some gods, small g, which means false gods. Read.
Which shall go before us. For as for this Moses.
Look at their mindset and their attitude toward leadership. This Moses.
Yes, sir.
And that's the spirit that's in the world, in the church today. We have no respect for leaders. If the police say get on the ground, get on the ground. If he tell you to stop, stop. We have no regard for leadership. We're very disrespectful when it comes to leaders. I ain't saying he was right. Because remember when Saul got after David and he was trying to kill David? And Saul went into a cave to sleep. And David creeped in on him and was getting ready to kill King Saul. Now Saul was in a backslidden state. He wasn't right. He had the wrong spirit. And the Bible said David just cut off his skirt. And God spoke from heaven and said, touch not my anointing.
Thank you.
And do my prophet. Saul was wrong. He was in error. But God told David 2 rights. And the danger that comes with disrespecting authority, it messes up your conscience.
Amen.
And you got a lot of conscienceless people, fine as wine, messed up in their head because they disrespect authority. I can tell you why kids get slaughtered. Because the Bible says a disobedient child, day is going to be short. That's one of the reasons why. My point is, look at the spirit that's in the world regarding leadership. Watch this. Look at Donald Trump. I refuse to put my mouth on him. Let me tell you why. Because it will mess up my conscience. You know what your conscience is? Your awareness. How is the devil in your house? Because your conscience seared. He was across the street, so now he's in your house. Oh God. Because when your conscience is seared, you don't have no discernment of right and wrong. And we have a distorted view of right and wrong because our conscience is seared. Because our attitude toward authority. I wish I had time to go to Romans chapter 13 to show you how when you disrespect authority, God-given authority, it messes up your conscience. I ain't got time to deal with that right now. But watch this, read.
The man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what has become of
This
him.
the people talking about Moses, who was up on a mountain seeking direction for the people of God. Read.
And Aaron said unto them, break off the golden earring.
He was a weak leader because he's in cahoots with the people he's supposed to be leading. How your kids telling you how to run your... How you let your employees tell you how to run your business? You got to say nothing. I can tell you why, because you are a weak leader. We're lacking leadership. I didn't say we lacking time. Oh, my folk got time. Apostle, prophet, whatever you call yourself. But you're not a leader. Because a leader deals with issues. If I'm not dealing with something, because I don't know. But let me find out. I'm going to deal with you. Because I'm not going to let you sabotage something I'm responsible for. Brothers, you got to man up in your house. How everything go in your house? Everybody done shut you down. They done muzzled you. You backed up in the corner. Because you don't want to correct nobody. Because you can't get none. You scared you ain't gonna get none tonight. So she just done shut you down. You better not say nothing. Because you're a weak leader. And I ain't talking about acting ignorant and cussing your wife out and slapping her. Just say, we ain't doing that. Don't mind if I walk, though. Got a title, husband, but are you doing the work? You're not a wife because you got a title. You're not a parent because you have a title. Whole bunch of folks got titles, they ain't doing nothing. Watch this, read.
Which are in the ears of your wives, your sons, your daughters, and bring them unto me.
So you know what Aaron told them to do? Go on, get the gold that God gave y'all when y'all left Egypt, and let's make a God out of it. He was in cahoots with the people he was supposed to be leading. Listen, they leading him opposed to him leading them. You got pastors letting people run their church. Deacon board, the demon board running the church. We got to vote. What you mean vote? Talking about leaders. We got too many jellyback leaders. Afraid of conflict. Watch this. You know what ministry is? Not a Bentley. It's not tailor-made suits. It's not a whole bunch of money. Leadership is conflict. And if you don't want no conflict, you shouldn't be no leader. We think leadership is looking good, cute. Oh no. You're going to encounter some devils. Read.
And all the people break off the golden earrings which were in their ears and brought them unto Aaron.
Read.
And he received them at their hand.
He's supposed to be the leader. But he leading them into idolatry. He leading them in error because he's weak. Read.
And fashioned it with a graving tool. After he had made it a molten calf.
Read.
And they said, These be thy gods, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt.
So they start taking credit for what God had did. God brought them out of bondage. He gave them some silver and gold. And now they taking credit for what God did. Are you trying to take credit for what God has done? Read.
And when Aaron saw it, he built an altar before it.
Watch this, read.
And Aaron made proclamation and said, Tomorrow is a feast to the Lord.
He off into the wrong spirit. He in error, but he's still acknowledging the Lord. And that's what the Bible said. Why call me Lord, Lord, and you don't do what I say? Just because you hollering Lord, Lord, don't mean he your Lord. Read.
And they rose up early on the morrow.
Talking about the people of God.
And offered burnt offerings.
They still was giving, but they was off. They was in a backsliding state. Read.
And brought peace offerings. And the people sat down to eat and to drink. And rose up to play.
Somebody said they was playing. They was pretending. They was taking things lightly. They was not serious. They was fake. They was putting on the act. They was going through the motions because they was worshiping idols. Who is your idol? Your husband? He won't come to church, but he wants you to go to the tavern. Who is your idol? Your kids? They can't come to church on Sundays, but they living in your house. When I leave the house, everybody leave the house. Say everybody. You're not a leader. Everybody. Everybody. They're at home having sex while you at church shopping. They're at home selling dope out of your house while you speaking in tongues. Say stop playing. Next verse.
And the Lord said unto Moses, Go, get thee down.
Moses, get out of my face. Get up off your knees.
For thy people, which thou broughtest out of the land of Egypt, have corrupted themselves.
I know some of y'all believe this. I do not believe once saved, always saved. No, you say as long as you stay saved. But you can be saved, and I'm going to show it to you. You can be speaking in tongues. You can taste of God's goodness, and if you don't maintain your relationship with God, you'll backslide. Amen. You stop paying your life insurance policy and see what happens. Stop paying your car note. Stop paying your house note and see won't you lose your house. Stop paying your car note and see won't you lose your car. So you mean you can't lose your soul after you have tasted of the goodness? Yes, you can. Read.
Next verse, please.
Next verse.
They have turned aside quickly out of the way.
Talking about the people of God. They didn't backslid. A whole bunch of folks used to be serving God, used to be here, ain't here no more. And we say, long as they live and say, no, them folk done backslid. And I'm not saying they have backslid because they left this church. I'm saying they backslid. If you leave, why don't you leave right? And I know people criticize that, but just leave people alone. No. God does everything decently in order, and I can't relate to you because every church I went to, I talked to my pastor first. I remember when I left San Francisco Temple. I wasn't in ministry, I wasn't none of that. And I went to Bishop McDaniels and I said, Bishop, God is moving me on. This is what he said. Somebody hurt you, son? I said, no. He said, God just dealt with me. Right there, he said, son, your wife is over at the next church. God dealt with me. For all y'all that's out of order. And talking about leave me alone. No, I ain't gonna leave you alone. Want me to tell you why? Because I love you enough to tell you the truth. And one of the problems in our churches and our homes is nobody's holding nobody accountable. Everybody doing what they want to do. And you know why you don't want to be held accountable? Because your spirit ain't right. And most people that's not accountable have the wrong spirit. And that's not important to us. Our spirit ain't. What's important is my position. What's important to me is my title. Now, what's important to God is your spirit is right. And we put emphasis on titles and positions. I'm putting emphasis on how you live. Because God can use me, watch this, and I bust hell wide. Because my gift ain't for me, it's for you. And if you studied your Bible, you'll understand that after you preach to others, you yourself can become a castaway. That's what the word says. So I got to make sure when I get out of here that I'm living what I'm preaching. Because I can preach you to heaven and end up in hell myself. And I'm afraid to go to hell. I don't know about you. I'm hell scared. That's just me. I don't know about you. You keep playing with your soul if you want to. Read.
They have turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them.
Read.
They have made them a molten calf.
Talking about the people of God. Read.
And have worshipped.
They worshiping it. You worshiping your money now? What you worshiping? Who you got before God? I ain't got time for God. Well, whatever you worship, that's your God. Don't fool yourself. Read.
And have sacrificed thereunto. And said, these be thy gods,
false gods.
Israel.
Read.
Which have brought thee up out of the land of Egypt.
Verse 9.
And the Lord said unto Moses, I have seen this people.
Notice, remember they said this Moses. Now God said this people. You had an attitude at the leader, so now I got an attitude at you. Right, wrong, or indifferent. Don't disrespect leaders. I'm going to tell you why. For conscience sake. It ain't about the man. It's your conscience. And you got people sitting in here with a damaged conscience. Watch this. Let me show you something. Let's go to 1 Timothy real quick. Chapter 1, verse 5. Let me show you this. We're going to come back to this. I'm going to show you why I'm preaching this message today. Read.
Now the end of the commandment is charity.
Paul said, now the end of my instructions is love. Read.
Out of a pure heart.
What type of heart? Pure heart. That means when I'm doing something, I'm doing it for the right reason. Read.
And out of a good conscience.
What type of conscience? Clear conscience. Read.
And of faith unfeigned.
You know what faith unfeigned? A no play acting faith. The reason why I'm preaching this, so you can have a pure heart, a good conscience, and a sincere faith. Watch this. Watch this. Read the next verse. Read.
From which some having swerved have turned aside unto vain.
When you don't maintain the conscience and a sincere faith, you're going to backslide. That's why I'm preaching this. That's why I'm preaching this. Because a whole bunch of folks have swerved aside, turned aside to vain jangling. You know what that is? False teaching. I was looking at Carlton Pearson's story. Y'all see that? Yes, I said, Lord, help me, Jesus. Lord, don't let go of me, please. He actually think he's right. He's in error big time. The Bible says he's teaching damnable heresies. For you that don't read your Bible, you know what a damnable heresies is? Teaching that'll send you to hell. Everybody's saved. Nobody's going to hell. Show me that in the Bible. My Bible says that the wicked shall be cast into hell, and every nationality that forget God. Wide is the gate, broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be that find. That's what the Bible says. I don't care what some man say. Ain't nobody going to hell. You can serve any God you want to serve and still go to heaven. You can serve Confucius. You can serve Muhammad. You can serve Mary, and you still going to heaven. That's not in the Bible. The Bible says there's only one mediator between God and man, and his name is Christ Jesus. The Bible says there's no other name given unto men whereby men must be saved except for the name of Jesus. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man coming to the Father but by me. I am the door. He didn't say I am a way. Jesus said I am the way. And if you're trying to get to heaven any other way outside of Christ, you are a thief and a robber. I don't care what people say. The Bible is right and everybody's wrong. The Bible says don't preach another gospel. He said if any man preach any other gospel other than the gospel of Christ, let him be cursed. The problem is you don't know the Bible. The problem is you don't know what the Bible says. And Jesus said you do error not knowing the truth. You gotta know the word, man. When you don't know the scripture and you're not practicing standing on it, you're gonna be deceived. I remember Carlton Pearson was on point. I used to listen to him all the time, but he started listening to this strange doctrine. The Bible says a little leaven, leaven a whole lump. A leaven is, he talking about little false teaching to mess you up. All you gotta do is start believing a little lie, and that'll get you all the way off the track. That's why the Bible says that the Spirit of God speaks expressly that in the latter days many shall depart from the faith, taking heed to seducing spirits and doctrines that come from the devil. You can't believe everything people preach. If it ain't lined up with the word, it ain't God. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall stand forever. Let every man be alive, and let my word be true. There's no greater prophecy than the word of God. So I don't care how you prophesy to people. If it ain't lined up with the Lord, the word, it ain't God. I have never seen it like this. Deception is strong. And the Bible says when you won't believe the truth, I'll send you a strong illusion that you might believe a lie. And a lot of y'all like people lying to y'all. You like people whispering sweet nothings in your ear. You like people to tell you what you want to hear. But the Bible says there will come a time when men will not endure sound doctrine, but they will take to themselves teachers, having engineers. We are drawn to people that tell So you slip out of here and bust hell wide open. Anything can happen. Have a heart attack, car accident, I can shoot you down. All type of stuff happen. You out of here and you've been playing all these years and didn't get it right with the Lord. There's nothing more important than me to my soul. I don't care about no house and no car and no clothes and no money. I got to make sure my soul is right. And you chasing money and running after people, you better run after God. You better get on hold to God like white on rice. The Bible tells me to cry loud and spread up, lift up my voice like a trumpet in Zion, and show my people their transgressions. And the house of Jacob that said, Jesus is coming. Get your house in order. Reaching and grabbing after everything. And the Bible said they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves together in the heart with many sorrows. And in the mouth stuff, you better run after God. I've never seen what I see now. I don't know what you see, but we messed up. I ain't never seen what I see today. I've never seen so many people with the wrong spirit. And nobody's preaching about it. So what, he a prophet? But is his spirit right?
That's right, Bishop.
I've never seen what I see today. Watch this. Everybody's vision ain't the same. Some people in the natural got 20/20 vision. Also in the spirit too. Everybody don't see clearly in the spirit. So you may not be able to relate to me because you don't see what I see. What I see is a mess. Everybody doing what they want to do. And not only they doing it, how they want to do it. Instead of talking, God understands. I'm free. I'm free. Free in Jesus. You're not free to sin. You're free to serve. Let me hear you. Read.
And behold, it is a stiff-necked people.
God said my people neck stiff. I've never seen so many folk that's arrogant. No, I know you're arrogant. Can anybody tell you that? Can I say nothing to you? You arrogant and broke. Understand Michael Jordan arrogance. You ain't got nothing. You arrogant. The Bible says pride come before destruction and a haughty spirit come before you get ready to fall on your face. Watch this, read.
Now therefore, let me alone.
God said, Moses, I'm tired of you folk. Get out of my way, Moses. I want to hear nothing else. I'm tired. Somebody say, thank God for mercy.
Thank God for mercy.
You better be glad. I better be glad that he's giving me what I deserve. Let me say a word on you. God has not given you what you deserve.
Thank you for watching today's broadcast. If ever in the St. Louis area, please come visit our North Campus, located 7200 West Florissant, St. Louis, Missouri, 63136. Or give us a call. We would love to hear from you at 314-659-8522. For more information on how to get connected, write to us or visit us online at anthonytrice.org. And we thank you for your continued support.